Have you ever realized that some of the most powerful moves of God in your life were never announced beforehand? He didn't send a trumpet blast before He broke chains off your soul. He didn't whisper warnings before closing doors you begged Him to keep open. He didn't explain Himself when He ripped you from comfort to thrust you into destiny. And yet, if you look closer, you'll see the hidden fingerprints of a God who is always moving, even when His voice seems silent. The first thing God never says, but always does. He separates you before He elevates you. You think the distance growing between you and certain people is accidental, but it's not. It's surgical. God sees the conversations you don't hear, the betrayals you don't see, the hidden agendas masked by smiles, and in His mercy, He removes what you would have clung to had you known. Like Gideon's army shrinking from thousands to a mere 300, Judges 7, you find yourself stripped down to only those truly assigned to your battle. And while your flesh cries out for explanation, your spirit begins to recognize the sacred pruning of a father who protects before he promotes. The second thing God never says but always does. He exposes the idols you didn't know you worshipped. Not with accusations, but with silence that makes you desperate enough to realize what you've been leaning on. When the job falls through, when the relationship crumbles, when the platform dissolves, it's not punishment, it's purification. Exodus 23 reminds you that you shall have no other gods before Him, and sometimes it takes a divine dismantling to reveal what you thought you couldn't live without. God will never allow you to step into a new season with old chains hidden under new robes. The fire you feel isn't abandonment, it's refinement. Every shaking in your life isn't a curse, it's a hidden rescue mission. And the third thing, God never says but always does. He prepares the answer before you even ask the question. Long before you felt the ache, He planted the remedy. Long before you wept, He stored the comfort. Isaiah 65:24 says, "Before they call, I will answer." You think you're waiting on God, but in truth, you're walking toward what He already completed. That divine appointment you think is coincidence, that sudden opportunity that feels too good to be true, those are not random. They are rehearsed by heaven itself, orchestrated by a God who sees the end from the beginning. You are not stumbling through life, you are being led. And if you feel like you're groping through darkness, it's only because the next move is too glorious to reveal prematurely. God hides His greatest works in mystery because if you saw the full picture, you'd either run ahead in pride or shrink back in fear. Trust the silence. Trust the severing. Trust the shaking. If something inside you is stirring right now, it's because your spirit recognizes a truth that your mind hasn't caught up to yet. You are on holy ground. You are closer than you think, and you are being trusted with a journey few dare to endure. Do not despise the mystery. It is the cocoon for your miracle. If this resonated with something deep inside your spirit, share your awakening in the comments. Pass this message to someone wandering in the dark, and support this channel so we can continue unveiling the hidden